We are talking with Jerry Mathis. She is the CEO of Inspiring New Growth. Good morning.
Good morning, Kelly.
I don't know what this is, Inspiring New Growth, and why did Springfield need this?
Well, I started it back in October of 2018, and I just, there's a lot of really good networking groups in Springfield and the surrounding areas, but we just needed something that was a little more focused on the businesses, the individuals, and then giving back to the local community. We're the only networking group, I think, that is member-owned and member-operated. That means every single member has a vote on how we grow, how we develop, how we change, so that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool, but that's different than any other group in the Ozarks.
Yes, ma'am, it sure is.
Okay,
yes, ma'am.
Those were things, obviously, that you didn't love about some of the other groups.
A few things, yes, ma'am.
And not to get into the negatives,
Right.
but honestly, is that it's good to have a voice.
Sure it is.
And then, now how much is it to join this group?
It's only $100 a year, and then $50 of that goes into an account at the end of the year. The other $50 goes into operations for making sure that we have everything we need to continue to grow. At the end of the year, each chapter, I think we got 10 chapters now, each member, they put in a slip of paper with a local charity that they want, and then at the end of the year, they vote on it, and we pick one or two charities depending on how much money we have, and then we make that donation.
That's fantastic. Now, what kind of businesses are these?
Well, we're industry exclusive. Like, I've got a pest control company, my brother, Alpine Termite and Pest Control here in town.
Okay.
And there's only one pest control in my chapter. We've got one plumber, one electrician, and then each chapter has their own industry. So you're ensured that you're going to refer that business to your referral partner that's in your chapter.
Okay,
so you know who you're sending out to your friends and your family.
Okay,
and
so
that's huge.
It helps. It helps. And
Sure
what are some other ways that you network? And $100 is not very much,
Not
honestly,
at all
for the year.
compared for the full year, and there's no other charges. We meet at different locations, and some have breakfast, some have lunch specials, and you go in and you have the hour and a half meeting. And then, what was your question?
Well, that's okay. Well, and how do you promote each other?
Well, like for instance, my brother was in a crawl space the other day, and he heard someone talking upstairs. They needed a plumber, so he got his phone out. He called me. He goes, "What's the plumber in the networking group?" And I give him the phone number. He went upstairs and he told them. So it's all about remembering those key words. Like if you needed a hairdresser, I would say, which you don't at all. I would say, "I've got someone in this group right here," and I would refer to you. It's all about just that knowing somebody. If they don't know you, they can't refer to you.
Okay.
So
that's great. Now, are you looking for new members?
Always, daily. We had 14 or 15 join last week, so we're really proud of that. With this pandemic, we're still continuing to grow. In our chapters, we do offer the social distances, of course. We offer the mask, and a majority of our chapters even offer the Zoom, so you can actually Zoom in, so you can't be there
if you
in
feel
person.
comfortable.
Yes, ma'am.
So, say two different organizations, two different organizations that were the same kind of business. How do you work with that? You just want one for this group?
Well, that's why we have so many chapters.
Okay,
if I've got one, like mortgage lenders and real estate people, they usually have their own little core that they use, so I'll just build in a chapter around them. And, yeah, if I don't find a home for you, I'll make you one.
Oh, I love that. I love getting a home built for me.
We'll do
This is a great idea. I think people helping people is what makes businesses grow.
Ma'am, it sure is.
Now, you've got a couple of checks you want to present. Now,
sure
what are
did.
the organizations that you chose today?
Well, I did not choose these. The members chose these, yeah. And I tell you what, this would not be, ING would not be where it is today without the amazing people that we have surrounded us. So I'm very, very proud of all of them. We have the Lost and Found Grief Center here in Springfield, which we're very proud to be able to donate this money to. And then the DCO, the Developmental Center of the Ozarks.
Okay, Marissa and Jamie, let's bring you back in here. Come on in here. And you're all mic'd up. First of all, let's talk to Jamie. Tell me a little bit about your organization.
Lost and Found was founded 20 years ago by Dr. Karen Scott and Sean Askinosi, and it was founded to ensure that no one should grieve alone. And 20 years later, we never anticipated the need would be so great. Grief is incredibly isolating, as you can imagine, and COVID's only complicated that. So business partners and donors like ING have blown us away by their giving hearts because call volume has skyrocketed.
Oh, I bet it has right now. Yeah, that's a wonderful thing that you offer the community for sure. And so I know you're excited about this money. And Marissa, tell us about your group.
Developmental Center of the Ozarks helps people who have developmental disabilities from birth all the way through end of life. And our main goal is inclusion. So whatever we can do, not only to help the community understand how to really put their arms around people who have different abilities, but then also helping those individuals understand how to be part of the world that's around them. Because we do believe that everybody belongs in Springfield and in the Ozarks.
I love this so much. You know what? I think there's an organization in Springfield to help almost anybody. I seriously love what we do here. Go ahead and present them
Keeping
those checks
it local.
here. Yes.
Lost and found. Thank you very
Oh,
much.
that's fantastic.
Thank you so much, ladies.
Congratulations to you both. I know you're going to use that money well. And how can people get a hold of you for your website?
Yes, ma'am. I'm inspiringnewgrowth.com. We also have a Facebook page, Inspiring New Growth. And so just hit us up, or you can call my cell phone, 417-422-3892, and I'll be happy to get you any information.
Thank you, Jerry and Jamie and Marissa. Thank you all for coming on, and congratulations to you all.
Thanks, Kelly.
All right, we'll be back right after this.